Plaintiff Pamela Hill Brooks says when she started dating the defendant, she thought they were soulmates. However, Pamela claims the defendant left her for his witness and then sent a graphic picture of him and his witness being intimate just to rub it in. Pamela's suing her ex-boyfriend for the value of a car and emotional distress. Defendant Brett Berneathy says Pamela simply cannot handle the fact that he does not want to be with her. Brett claims Pamela sent him Satanic boxers in an attempt to harass him, and he's countersuing for the value of a guitar.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
I met Brett on April of 2009. His wife had him arrested for assault and battery November 16th of 09. November the 18th of 09, he said he didn't have anywhere to go, so I let him move into my home. He started calling me names. He called me a satanic witch, which I do believe this is the witch, a practicing witch. No. He led me to believe that we were to be married, that we were soulmates. And then he started calling me these different names. And he sent me a very graphic picture of the two of them.
Your Honor, that picture was after I left her. Check this out. These are satanic underwear she sent me. You know what I'm saying? Women's satanic underwear.
Satanic
you are a creation underwear. Of God when he was on meth.
What?
And satanic militia. Would you like to see these, sir?
I don't want to touch it.
I even have a personalized receipt from her.
What are you talking about, sir? Explain to me why you interrupted to show me some underwear.
This is a woman that cannot handle me saying, no, I don't want you. I left her 3 times. I was in a situation, I needed a place to stay. She offered it. I came in, I stayed. It didn't work. I left. She talked me back in. I came back in, it happened again. And this time I split and that was it. I bought her a car.
What does that have to do with that, sir?
I don't know. Where do they come from? That's the kind of woman you're dealing with.
She mailed those to them.
I'm still wondering.
Where did they come from? They came from you. You brought them in.
She mailed them.
She mailed them to my address.
I sent them
Okay,
to
you said something about satanic something?
Yeah. Brad, here are some satanic women's boxers for you to enjoy. You always talked about the circle. Guess that's a good party place for swingers. See you, thanks. That's what I got last time.
I sent you a gift. Something you've always talked about, right?
Right. As a joke, I sent those to him.
I'd say she's a nut.
Because he called me a satanic witch.
All right, and you say he sent you a picture
of the two of them.
Let's see if you want me to look.
It's rather graphic.
Your Honor, I never sent her pictures. They came from, no. Sorry.
Oh. She said, I can't help it because I got skills.
I never control on that, Your Honor.
What?
They just happened.
Clearly, he was trying to hurt you emotionally. Did it bother you? Did it bother you?
Yes, very much so. It hurt very much.
Yeah.
Even though we had been apart for quite some time.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And he kept trying to tell me that he had never told me that he loved me or that we were going to be together.
Come on, stand. State your name.
I'm Lisa Follis. I'm his girlfriend.
What do you want to tell me about this? I think they're still in love with each other. What you think?
Well, I'll tell you this. He can't take the blame for the picture. That was me. I can't let him take the blame for that.
Why did you do that? Why did you do
let
that?
her to tell her to move on, just go.
You already had it. What was she
to
doing?
this day, she's still texting him, and we
Saying
have
what type of thing?
What's the last one?
Saying I want my money?
No, there's nothing about her money. You stabbed me in the heart. Please, why don't you talk to me?
What's the most recent?
Let me find.
You still in
And the
love
most
with her?
recent would be right here.
No. You should be here to help me in the front yard.
That was hateful.
Hold on. This schizophrenic and bipolar is having fun smashing the out of your guitar. You want to watch and listen?
I do not have his guitar, and I have not had his guitar.
You smashing it.
I know, because he sent me that picture that
Your Honor,
you just
she
saw.
claims it twice. She's got it in there. She's lying. She told me herself she had it. She had it.
Those
She
are
had it
all
there
of
so I
them.
would come back.
All the time.
That's why she kept it. I just got out of a situation with my wife, and I'm not about to be staying with someone that freaks out on every little thing, goes off on you, and then we're about catching another case off someone like that. I had to get out.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Actually, I am the one that threw him out. He did leave me the first 2 times. The last time I'd had all I could take, and I told him.
Let me allow him to give some background, and then we'll get to the car that you're suing him for. Sir, you want to give me some background on your relationship?
It started off as a friend. We kicked it a little bit. It's kind of all right. Moved in with her, and I was there just a couple of days, and it was real odd. She was sick. I tried to help her in just like ice cold. Total backflip from how she was before. That scared me a little bit. Well, later things escalated into an argument, and I left. We just kind of, made up a little bit and thought, well, we'll try again because I really need a place to stay. And the second time I come back and I get in the house and we're between Christmas and New Year's. But anyway, we start having another escalated argument. And she's going off this time. She wants me to rent her a car why don't I have a job and I'm renting her a car between Christmas and New Year's,
All right, let me allow her to tell me about these transactions that she's suing you for. Ma'am, tell me about the car.
The car, I loaned him December the 20th. He totaled it December 21st. He promised to get me where I needed to go, to the doctor, to the pharmacist, anywhere I needed to go. Well, he didn't keep that promise, so I did ask for a rent car. He said he couldn't afford a rent car. He did attempt to get me a car, he said, but that was after I told him that I still had his guitar.
All right, but did he get the car?
No,
for you?
Not for me. He got it for her.
You're suing him for her.
Yeah, he gave it to her.
You bet you. I got this woman a car. I told her.
No, first of all, did you total her car?
Had an accident, head on with somebody, and the car was wrecked.
Head on?
I told her, had a head on. We clipped each other. I told her I'd have to get her a new car. My heart said get her another car. That's just automatic. Now, she's talking about take her to doctors and things. I agreed to. We had a fallout. I left. And I said, well, I wasn't going to leave you hanging and dry. I'll come when I can. Well, now she's telling me, well, you need to be here Monday. We're going. Well, I've got court.
Let's get back to what you did regarding replacing the car.
She didn't want my car. She wanted me to get her
where you
car.
purchased a car that was intended for her.
Okay.
That you gave to your girlfriend after, you know what I mean? As
time went on, okay, my taxes come in. I've been calling her all this time, once a week, guaranteed to call her and say, hey, I'm getting you a car. You need to come off the guitar.
When you obtained the car, what was the conversation then?
I told her, I got the guitar. You better poop a guitar out quick.
She didn't give you a guitar? Is that what you get?
She didn't have a guitar.
All right, so you gave the car to her?
Yeah, I told her I'll give the car
to your current girlfriend.
Told her I was going to too. She didn't.
All right, so why shouldn't you pay her?
She refused it. She liked to see.
She refused to meet him.
I refused to meet
Ma'am, you refused to accept the car?
I refused to meet him. He wanted me to meet him by himself after hurtful things that he had called me and telling me he was going to burn my house down
with me in it.
I want.
You've already given the car to her anyhow, sir. Your counterclaim $700.
When I was leaving her house at Christmas, we're talking in an ice storm. We got snow on the ground, everything. I drive to my friend's house. He's following me with a truckload. And I get a text from her. She says, you better come get some stuff you left before it disappears. I might sell it. So I turn around and go right back. Now we're talking 8 to 14 minute window there. She said it's on the porch. I find a couple pairs of pants down in the snow. I found some of my legal work from the case I got going laying in the snow, and that's it. I pick that up and I go. I'm taking off. I'm headed back towards home. And as I'm going halfway down the highway, it clicks. I said, I didn't see my guitar. So I called her up and said, I think I left my guitar there. She says, oh no, I had it on the porch. And she said, somebody got it. I didn't believe that. I still don't believe that.
Okay. And you received the text message later saying that she was smashing.
Some of them lost. I had several others. I lost one of the phones.
All right, this is enough. She said she's smashing it. All right. Do you have an estimate of the Blue Book value of the car?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, see, you also want emotional distress. Did he ever hit you, ma'am?
Pardon me?
Did he ever hit you physically?
No.
Typically, couples are granted emotional distress from one or the other when there's physical assault involved.
Could I say what the distress actually is?
Yes.
I have COPD. I have to have my medicine. He would not come and take me to the doctor. I had to take a taxi cab or get a ride in order to pick up my medicine.
Okay, that's unfortunate, ma'am, but he has no legal obligation to take you, and his failure to take you does not cause him
when he said
to be
that he
liable
would.
for. I'm gonna grant you $2,300 for the car, and I'll grant you $700 for your guitar because you still have it, ma'am. And
no, I
you
do
owe
not.
her a car. Where is it? Oh, you smashed it. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm
you
sorry.
don't.
I did not.
Yes,
I
you
said
did,
that
ma'am. It's
in my
right
text.
here. You're left with $1,600, ma'am. Have a good day.
I do not want him back. He's a liar. He called me a liar and a thief. He thinks that I have his guitar. His guitar was on my front porch. I think he's got it.
I've got texts all the way up to right before this case. Her texting me, she just can't let go.